This is a brief look into how we built my cake cart. After my husband and I determined what materials we needed, we started the building process, obviously, but the first day that we did this was actually really disappointing. We bought an 8-foot piece of wood and decided to cut it in half so we'd have 4 feet for the top and 4 feet for the bottom. And after we cut it in half, we went to move this piece and it snapped. So it just obviously was not a very good piece of wood, which we couldn't have known until we cut it. So we took that back, got a better piece of wood, and then we created a template for the actual holes where the containers would go that actually hold my toppings for my cake tins. Now, maybe my husband would disagree with me here, but I think this was one of the more tedious parts of this process just because there were 9 of these holes and trying to keep them as uniform as possible was actually quite difficult, and you had to move pretty slow just to make sure you were moving around that template as closely as possible. But after we got all those holes cut out, we went ahead and wiped everything down and prepped and stained everything. We're gonna pretend that I didn't just push a bunch of stain onto our garage floor. I got a little stain happy. It's fine. So after everything was stained, we went ahead and assembled it and put on the channels so that way the walls would sit. And I can do a more detailed video in that. I didn't take a ton of footage in that building process, but I can definitely show you guys the inside of the cart to show you how we constructed it. This was the first time we turned it on. I really love this sign, and the sign itself probably needs a whole video as well. So if you guys want to see way more details about how we did those pieces of the construction, let me know. But this is the finished result. I am so obsessed and cannot wait to show you guys all the videos with this thing. Let me know what questions you have, and I'll see you in the next one.